the ideas that we're putting into that is the fact that when you click schedule, it's going to tell you what it's going to do, and you have the option of unticking or ticking the actions it's about to take. Does that make sense?
It is the check on it. So if I'm reading this way outside,
yeah. Yeah. So in the scenario where you're doing the batch, and I'm not talking ClickHome to here, in the scenario where you're doing batching this work up rather than doing it there and then, so you do a load of changes and then you click submit. In that scenario, we have the ability to go, okay, what are the actions you're about to take, list them out, and go, right, do you want to do these or not? And in that scenario, we would be happy to allow the system to figure out which tasks are the linked tasks to these two tasks, and go, yes, go and say, right, do you want to schedule now the brick supply to a day before when you said the brick labour is going to be on site? So yeah, that's an option there. But in the ClickHome 2 solution, we wouldn't do that because we don't have that batch submit. We don't have the control of saying yes or no if you want to do that. But within ClickHome 3, there's like a listing of the actions that you're going to take, and you can untick or tick the ones that you want to do.
So from our perspective, that's all of the utilization of public.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So a question to all, how useful is this as it stands? Would it be useful to give to people as it is now? How could you see it being used? I suppose to you, Matt, to start off with, as it is now, would it be useful?
Now I think the allocating of work, so the unallocated tasks and the time.
Yeah.
I think that would be useful definitely. I think that it's just in this case when you still have to go and do the qualification and pre-checking for what's on. That's still
okay, seeing the implications on the rest of the topic. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Sean or Kelly?
Obviously, we already got the program software just to get rid of the space of installing, but we haven't been able to utilise it yet. But having a look at what you said, it's very similar to something that in a commercial environment with the ETAS program.
Yeah.
And it's very useful. So I'm assuming it'll be great when we get it in.
Yeah.
We haven't had a chance to play it yet or anything similar to the other versions yet.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully you'll be there very shortly.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then Brad, I know you came in late, but did you manage to see enough of it? Brad, are you there? No, we'll cut that one off. Okay, well, Alice? And then Sam has come back and said, from his point of view, I'll leave the company nameless, so he would find it useful for a viewing reporting tool at the moment, probably not as an action tool because of obviously the constraints on the effect on the call sheet, and he was looking at the construction manager for specific regions for that. So just as input, as his inputs as well. Okay, at this point, I think I'll close it off. I'll stop the recording. Thank you very much for being a part of the first webinar. If you've got any comments about how we can do this better, then please email that in because we're always looking to improve this. And hopefully this will go forward and we'll be able to set up a series of webinars describing different aspects of our functionality. If you need to know anything more about it, please don't hesitate to email or call us up individually and we'll talk through it with you. Yep.
Things where a trade's going on holiday and you want to make it work out that he's not going to be available for a couple of weeks and the public holiday
Unfortunately, the quick answer to that is no. Non-working days will still show up in this view, but in a later version, i.e. for example, they are blocked out. And it's very difficult to describe that without being able to show you anything. The missing piece and the large missing piece there is the holidays, which I know we talked previously about. We're looking at being able to put in ghost tasks that relate to holidays for particular suppliers that aren't associated with a particular contract, obviously. They're just particular relevant to that one supplier. But we haven't really designed or thought how we can do that properly yet. But it's certainly one of our considerations. And especially when we start talking across multiple builders, if we can store that information and push that down to multiple builders, that'd be very beneficial to all our client base, I think. We are heading for the 1st of July as the official launch for construction, pre-site and sales leads. There may be some advanced functionality that doesn't come in straight away, like tenders won't come straight in. So you need to think about your organisation and your rollout strategy from there. Certainly you want to be looking from the 1st of July, at least getting it into your test system to see what it is. The majority of the change is in the site manager user interface. The field devices and the field software won't be changing. But I'd be looking at the kind of July period for getting into your test, start seeing what's in there, the differences, and what impact that will have. Okay, thank you, Matt. Okay, one last opportunity, and then I'll close down the webinar. Okay, thank you very much for attending. I'm sure I will speak to you all in due course. All right, bye.